So we're gonna do a quick live. My son just got home. My daughter's coming home. I'm gonna get something to eat with the fam. But I'm gonna do a quick live here. I have a few things I wanted to talk about and get off my chest about the Marine, Al from Boston, and the right solution for AMC. Okay. Obviously, hopefully we'll wait until some people come here. Until some people come here, I'll play a little blues. And when enough people come here, there's a lot of things I wanted to discuss. Let's see if we do a little blues here real quick. This is an original song I wrote. It's called Monday with the Blues. Do a little blues. Hopefully we're getting enough crowd. I don't know how many people are here right now, but I wanted to talk about the Marine. I wanted to talk about Al from Boston. Let's start with the Marine. Okay. A lot of people like this guy. I'm not one of them. I am not one of the people who like the Marine. I get a lot of messages. Apefather, we have to unite. Stop the inbound fighting. This is what is making us look bad. You have to stop the inbound fighting, Apefather. All right. But when a person like the Marine says that he wants to make money off apes, okay, I have to speak. I cannot support something like that. Look, let's talk about what's happening in reality. When I first got into this movement, there was Trey, Matt the Weasel, right, who have made millions and millions of dollars off the AMC movement. And to me, that's no different than what Adam Aaron is doing. It's no different. Because if Adam Aaron is selling his AMC, making $50 million for himself, getting a comp plan where he's making $19 to $20 million a year, and the apes are holding the bag and are down a tremendous amount of money, I don't feel that what Trey did or what Matt the Weasel did is any different than what Adam Aaron did. And see, so let me get to the point. Look, we are supposed to be, it's very simple. Everyone's saying that we're having inbound fighting. No, listen, this should be a very simple thing that all of us unanimously agree upon. It should be very simple. We should all be in this together, meaning, you know, it's like that song with 50 Cent, you know, get rich or die trying. We all try to get rich. That's it. And if we don't, we win together or we fail together, but we do it together, meaning there isn't a select few apes that get to become very super successful. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And see, that's why I disagree with what a lot of apes in this movement are doing, because they're making this about themselves. That's the thing. Salud, Jandani. All the best of health to you. God bless. Yeah. Back to the Future is saying everything true. Facts, man. What's up, Back to the Future 99? See, look, but a lot of people like to fight me, okay, like the regulator. Let's talk about me first. Can we talk about the Apefather? I first came into this movement, okay? Now, I'm going to admit the truth to all of you, okay? I came up with an idea. This was my original idea, to sell Apefather t-shirts, but understand something, okay? Originally, yes, because this is the big misconception that everybody said. I was going to give 90% of all of the money I raised to apes in need, meaning apes that were struggling, that were homeless, that were starving. I was going to donate 90% and keep 10%, but that never happened because I decided it was wrong. And honestly, it really wasn't wrong. I mean, everyone makes this big deal. I'm selling t-shirts. You know, people make a lot more off t-shirts. It's a huge markup. For me to donate 90%, I still think was a beautiful thing. Okay, but it turned out I donated more than just 100%. Okay, let me tell you how it all turned out. Ultimately, because of, I guess, a lot of complaints, a lot of people hate the Apefather, they took the GoFundMe page down. GoFundMe refunded all the money to the apes that were buying my t-shirts. Now, the thing is, I already advanced money that I was assuming I was going to get back. I advanced like $5,000 of my own money to help our ape brothers and ape sisters in need. I don't want to keep going over this, but there were people that were sleeping in their cars. They didn't have money for a hotel room. I sent this guy, John, he was an ape. I sent him like $300 two times. I sent him $600. I helped apes that didn't have money for their children, their selves. I sent $5,000. I donated $5,000. Now, I never recovered this money. This is on the record. I never recovered this money. And on top of that, as the time went on, I did even more donations. People don't realize this. I tallied it up. It's probably over $10,000 that I donated. And so the difference is, you can say whatever you want. Look, I know you will want to fight me. I get it, man. I get it. There's just people who hate me. And it's like the regulator. He'll fight me until that mother effer is blue in his face. But any which way you twist it, I donated over $10,000 to our ape family. That's it. So you can say anything you want. You could call me the fat father, the meatball father, the almost father, the wannabe father, whatever you want to say. I helped our ape family. That's it. Now, as time went on, sure, I had ideas, but I never asked the apes for money for any of them. I had a lot of ideas. I had a lot of like Ape Island. I said that only if we have the MOAs. See, Ape Island to me was a trophy. You know what Ape Island is? And I still believe it to this day. You want to laugh? If we did have the AMC MOAs, listen to me. If we did have the AMC MOAs, I would still want to do Ape Island. But see, to me now, it would be a trophy for all of us. It would be a place for all of us to congregate, to party, race cars, live the luxury life on yachts, helicopters. I mean, go crazy. But at that point, we've earned it because we had the MOAs. So I want you to know, I didn't forget about Ape Island. If we have the AMC MOAs, 100% Apefather will go back to Ape Island. Ape Island, though, is a trophy. Ape Island is a trophy. We first have to have V for victory. We first have to win. And Ape Island is kind of like I like to call it my trophy. I don't know how any other term, except it's a trophy. I don't know what you're laughing about. Respect us Marines. I do respect the Marines. I donated to the Marines too. All right. And you have Telly who could prove all of that. And I've been donating to the Marines all my life. So I don't know what this Mama Luke is laughing at. If you're a Marine, God bless you and God bless your family. God bless you for your service. But just because you're a Marine doesn't give the Marine the rights that he's been doing lately, asking the apes. Look, he's asking the apes to pay him directly. Now, let me tell you why I have a problem with that. Okay. It's one thing if you're making money, like let's say by some miracle, we were able to acquire AMC. The money that I would make, this is again, it's entertainment purposes only. This is just, we're talking in terms of pretend right now, that if by some miracle, I was able to acquire AMC and become the CEO. Okay. With the help of obviously my ape family. Again, it's entertainment purposes only. I would only make money from AMC corporate, meaning the money that's coming in terms of a salary, that would be a base salary, the revenue, and then it would be performance based. So I would have to reach milestones in order to get paid. In other words, if I don't reach these milestones, I won't get paid. So no money that I would earn would come from the AMC apes. My whole position and my whole point of that would be to help the AMC apes, for all of us to win. That's why I would do it. Listen to me. The same money that anybody would contribute would be the same amount of money I would contribute. So like, I'll just give you an example, right? Let's just say after all the paperwork was filed with the SEC and the SEC approved some form of a crowdfunding platform with the objective of acquiring AMC. Let's assume that we all put up $2,500 each in order to do this, to fire Adam Aron, to fire the AMC board of directors, right? I would put up, me personally, $2,500. So in other words, I'm not asking you to do something I want to do myself. You see what I'm trying to say? But again, I just want to be very clear. This is all entertainment purposes only. None of this is real, because in order for it to even be real, step one is I would have to get like 1 million emails. I'm nowhere even close to 1 million emails, obviously. So this most likely won't happen. I mean, it's too bad, because I wish it would happen, because it would probably be the greatest single thing we could do for retail, because everyone else's idea sucks. The Marine's idea sucks. Al from Boston, his idea sucks. You see, you know what the problem with the Marine is? He preaches that there's corruption, correct? Like, is that what he's saying? He's saying that's why he had even though he wouldn't say it to Charles Spade, he wouldn't actually say there's corruption. I think that he believes there's corruption, okay, in Wall Street. So how do you feel you're going to fix it? He thinks he's going to fix it by what? Lobbying? You think that these people who are the most corrupt people in the world, the most corrupt 1%, right? They're going to listen to you. Why? Because you're protesting or you're lobbying, man. This guy's a dreamer. It's not, listen to me, it's a broken system. It's a broken system, and it cannot be fixed. Do you understand this? So listen to me. Get it out of your head. The government is going to help us, you mamaluke friggin'. This is why they call us dumb money. You keep going back to the rotten swamp. You keep going back to the rotten friggin' politicians, okay? The rotten, government officials, okay? The rotten hedge funds, the rotten everybody. You keep going back to these people thinking there's going to be a cure. Did it ever occur to you there is never going to be a cure, because there's a circle of corruption, and we're not in that circle. See, this is what the Marine doesn't understand. He's preaching to the choir. You're preaching to people who are already, they're all connected with each other. They have their agenda, and their agenda is not you. Their agenda is not the retail investor. So the way I see it is, the only way to fix this problem is inside. You have to create a new circle. I don't see any other way to fix it. You have to create a new circle, starting with the company itself, starting with AMC, where you replace the current leadership. You have to get Adam Aron out. You got to get the board of directors out. You got to replace it with a CEO that cannot be bought, that cannot be compromised. He cannot be bought and sold. This the new CEO. The new board of directors cannot be bought and sold. And their sole focus is for the retail investor. Now, that's a big step in the right direction, because let me tell you why. It all starts with a cooperating CEO. You don't understand this. None of you understand this shit. It all starts with you can't have corruption unless you have cooperating parties. Like I was watching that thing with Michael Jackson, may he rest in peace. He had to have a doctor that was providing him with all of this, medication that he was getting, right? So you have to have a cooperating doctor, which, he did, which that guy was in the devil, in my opinion, what he did to such a legend like Michael Jackson. May Michael Jackson rest in peace. Shame on that doctor. But do you see what I'm trying to say? In other words, you have to have a source. For there to be corruption, there has to be a source. You have to find out where the water is coming from. Where's that dirty water coming from? And you have to close up the hatch. You got to shut it. And then you got to start a whole new, piping line of new water. That's what you don't understand. So the first step is to close the hatch and start anew. You have to start anew. How do you start anew? You got to replace the current CEO of AMC. You got to replace the board of directors. Now, once you have a new CEO, assuming it was me, right, who cannot be bought, who cannot be sold, now you got something. Now you got something. Because now, no matter, let's assume, who believes there are synthetics in AMC? If you believe that to be true, don't you understand that you need a cooperating CEO? Because the CEO, he knows the truth. Whether you want to accept this or whether you don't want to accept this, the CEO knows the facts. He knows the facts. Stop kidding yourself that you think Adam Aron doesn't know what's going on, because he does. But once again, maybe he has a different agenda. So that's what the Marine doesn't understand. What the Marine doesn't understand is he's trying to go to Gary Gensler, acknowledge I'm here. He doesn't want to acknowledge you here because he has a different agenda. He wants to lobby and go to politicians and go to Congress. Maybe they have a different agenda. Okay. So the thing is, the only way that you could win is by dealing from what's called leverage and strength. Okay. Let me explain to you what I mean by leverage and strength. My Uncle Paulie recently passed away. May he rest in peace. Okay. My father, unfortunately, he paid for, well, this is not unfortunate. He paid for my uncle's services, but he never gave me the receipt. He never provided me with a receipt that he paid for my uncle's services. Just hear me out. So when I called up the funeral parlor, they said to me, there's nothing we could do. Now, they should have had a record of it, right? They should have had a record of it. Their insurance company should have had a record company. They have all this stuff that's supposed to be documented, right? Okay. Well, they said to me they had no record of it at the funeral home, and they were not going to honor my uncle's funeral services. They weren't going to do it. So I had to go out and I had to dig through all of my father's credit cards and bank accounts. And I came across, are you ready? That he paid on his credit card for my uncle's services. So when I went back to the funeral home and I had the receipt, all of a sudden they changed their whole tune. They went from we're not doing nothing for your uncle to nonstop. What can we do for him? What can we do? You see what I'm trying to say? Now you might say, how did that happen? It happened because I presented them with evidence. I presented them with proof. And that's what we need to do with AMC. It's pure, it's as simple as that. You got to go to Gary Gensler with evidence that cannot be disputed. He can't argue it. Like the Marine just doesn't get it. And that's why I want to debate him. I want to debate the Marine because he simply does not understand that you have to deal from leverage and you have to deal from strength. He just wants to start some sort of a lobbying company that he's going to be activist number one. He wants to pay himself a full-time salary off the apes, by the way. He wants the apes to pay his salary. And I don't know what he thinks he's going to accomplish. He's not going to accomplish anything. Okay. But so what would happen? I would like to ask the Marine, right? I'm trying to get the right lighting here. What would happen if you do all of this and you're paying yourself $100,000 a year off the apes, right? And nothing gets accomplished. So how long are you going to keep this lobbying company in business, right? Like how long? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. How long is the Marine going to keep this going where he pays himself 100 or whatever it is, 1,000 a year? Okay. Accomplishing absolutely balls. Accomplishing zero. Let me read some comments. He's not trying to take my CEO seat, Hip Hop Live spot. He wants to create a lobbying firm that will, I guess, be the voice of the retail investor. This is his idea. He wants to try to organize, I would think, certain protests. And, look, it's a good effort, but it's not going to change anything. That's what I'm trying to make all of you understand. It's a waste of time. Look, his protest didn't accomplish anything. My protest didn't accomplish anything. I know only one person showed up, but even if 100 people showed up, I got to get a haircut today. I just got to run there right now. I just never do it. Got to go get a haircut. But anyway, sorry, I'm looking at myself. That's what talking. It's not going to accomplish anything. It's not going to accomplish anything. Okay. My idea would accomplish something, whether you want to accept it or not. But again, my idea I'm man enough to admit to you that my idea most likely will not happen because it's too much support. And it's a shame because we could do it in theory. And it would be, in my opinion, the winning situation. It would be the winning situation to replace Adam Aaron as CEO, to replace the board of directors as CEO. It would be the winning situation because now you would have a CEO that cannot be compromised. You would have a CEO that will see everything and that will report this directly to the apes, that will actually provide evidence to Gary Gensler. This is real results. You want to know what it is? I don't care what he does, Hip Hop Live spot. I don't care what he does, but I'm the Apefather, brother. I'm the Apefather. And the Apefather has a name. Apefather. which means I have to look after my ape family. So when I see something that is wrong, Hip Hop Live Spot, I have to call it out, bro. It's not inbound fighting. It's not letting him do what he wants. It is my job to call things out. That's why I'm the ape father, brother. Listen, that's that's just the way it is. I gotta call things out. When I see something is not right, I call it out. It's not inbound fighting. It's just I call out the bullshit. I called out Lou. I was the first person to call out Lou. No one gives me credit for it. I was the first person to call out Lou, and I still call out Lou. That's it. When I see things that are not right, I call it out. I called out Matt the Weasel. I was the first one. I called up St. Jude on Matt Cause, on Matt the Weasel. And I asked him if he really donated money. They told me no. He flipped out, the guy. I love people keep saying I've been exposed. What am I tell me? Tell me exactly what I did wrong. Okay, respect U.S. Marines. Tell me. You can't. None of you could ever produce one single thing I ever did wrong. You can't. All you keep doing is talking in circles. That's all you do. All you guys do. All you haters is you keep bringing up the same arguments. I explain it, and you ask the same question again, and I explain it again, and you ask the same question again. So here's the bottom line. I have never been convicted of fraud. I have never been convicted of any crime in my life. I have never broke the law. I am a law-abiding citizen. That's it. So you personally don't like me, it's fine. I do not break the law. That's it. But you see, these haters hate me so much. They're in such desperation to try to smear me, to try to hurt me. They keep saying it's the same things over and over again. It's either the animal concert, it's either that SEC thing that amounted to nothing. That time when I was working with the Florida real estate developer we had the land in St. Croix. It was 110 acres, zone 4, the casino hotel development. I was working with Florida's big. I was a young kid in my 20s, and I had no idea about any laws with the SEC. I had any idea. I was a young kid. So he was asking me to help to try to get investors. I called up a Pittsburgh real estate developer, and the Pittsburgh real estate developer asked me if I was registered with the SEC. And I just said, I don't think so. No. So what happened was both of us did, the Florida real estate developer and me, we got a cease and desist letter. And it was a simple thing. We called up the SEC and we said, look, the Florida real estate developer just decided, look, I want to stick with Florida. He's out. I decided, look, I'm a young kid. I'm in over my head. That's it. It was over. So there was no crime. There was no fines. There was no any type of penalties. It was a simple thing. Those are the only two things you got on me in the history of my whole life. That's it. Those are the only two things. Animal rescue concert and that. And the funny thing with the animal rescue concert is nothing bad came of it. I wanted to open an animal rescue center, which was in Staten Island. This was when they closed down the animal rescue center that was open for like 20 years in Staten Island. And I thought it would be a good idea to put on a Billy Joel concert. And I wanted to rent out the Staten Island Yankee Stadium. And we tried. This was during the housing crisis. This was during 2008, man. This was during, Armageddon of the whole, it was crazy, of the banking system. Okay. And, I didn't really think things out, like in terms of how hard it was going to be to secure donations, because people were losing their homes. There were people that were losing everything. They were losing their houses. And I mean, people are not going to donate, when they're losing their houses. So what happened was Ticketmaster, we canceled the concert. They refunded all the money to the people. That's it. So you guys keep mentioning, it's like, how many times the haters keep bringing look, I'm 45 years old. I have been on planet Earth 45 years. You bring up two things over and over, and it amounts to nothing. Listen to me. Are you understanding simple American English? No crime was committed. Nothing. That's it. It was what's called a good effort. I wanted to do something good for the animals. That was it. Nothing came of it. But it's like you keep bringing it up. Oh, these haters. It's crazy, man. Antonio Miranda. But you want to know what it is about me, Antonio? I don't mind having an argument with someone, okay? Or whatever you want to call it, a debate. Okay, let's not use the word argument. That's kind of a harsh word, right? Okay. I don't mind it, but like, can we actually have a debate with facts? Like, in other words, let's leave personal feelings out of it. Let's have a debate with facts, factual information. So, in other words, if you want to challenge me, right, and you say, look, Rich, I think you ran, like, remember Trey said it? He goes, I think you ran a GoFundMe scam. Okay, fine, fine. That's his position. He wants to challenge me. That's what he said. Trey said on a live stream, I would never have the Apefather on my live stream because, look, the guy ran a GoFundMe scam. I want nothing to do with that. But here's the thing: is what he is the words that Trey is saying true or fictional? That's the thing. How did I run a GoFundMe scam when GoFundMe refunded all the money and I advanced $5,000 of my own money to help our ape brothers and our ape sisters in need? I made videos on this. I showed all the money that was sent through my Cash App. I have banking records of this. I have effing banking records of me sending money through Cash App to our ape brothers and ape sisters. I made videos on it showing all the money. I made videos showing all the t-shirts that I bought. And even though apes got refunded money, I mailed out 100 t-shirts to all of my ape brothers and ape sisters, even though they got refunded money. Yet Trey still says I'm running a GoFundMe scam. So once again, it's like you people, and I have to say, when I say you people, I'm talking about the haters. I'm not talking about the good apes. You got to start making your opinions factual opinions, not just because you hate a person. Like, I remember there was this guy, Top Ticket Trades. He comes out one time on a video, right? He comes out, he goes, Apefather is a pedophile, he says. He says this, Top Ticket Trades. I'm a father of two beautiful children. Okay. He calls me the most lowest form of scum that you could call another human being. To me, calling someone a pedophile is, you can't get lower than that. It is the lowest level of scum. So now people ask him, do you have any evidence on this? And he goes, no, I got no evidence, nothing. It's just I heard something like that once, he says. You just can't do that, man. You can't. It's slander. I know what you're like, why don't you sue this guy? I probably should, but the problem is there's so many people, unfortunately, that are psychotic on the internet. You would have to have like a full-time law firm to, like, because there's just so many people. You know how many times I read comments and Apefather, you're a con man, you're a scam artist, you're this, you're that, you had a GoFundMe pay. I have people who insult my children. I have people who insult my wife. I have people who insult my family, my mother. It's like it would be a never-ending battle. So it's kind of like the price you pay to be on social media. The price that you pay to be any type of a public figure, even if you're not a big public figure, you could be a small public figure. It's still the same consequence, which is that you have to face the haters. And the haters are liars. The haters are liars. All they do is lie. They got nothing else better to do with their wasted, pathetic lives than to lie. Thank you, D-Pen. God bless. Sam the Great. You're a great father. That's facts. Okay, so when you say things that I'm shady with financially, can we talk about it? Can we actually have a discussion about it? Tell me what you feel I'm shady with, and then do I have the right to defend myself? Okay, and then I'll tell you what, if you could produce, hold on, at least a bit, you bring on some of the hate. I mean, the only thing I will say is I'm a very controversial person. So yes, I bring on hate because I speak my mind. The GoFundMe page, this is the truth. The GoFundMe page shut down Respect U.S. Marines because I was breaking one of their codes of conduct, which is they made me fill out this form. They said, describe to us what your GoFundMe page is about. I said that I want to donate money to various individuals worldwide who were, called AMC apes, meaning they had a position at AMC and they were struggling financially. I got an email back from them saying that was against their code of conduct. They're taking my page down. In other words, you're not allowed to do what's called third-party donations. You could only donate basically to one person. So, like example, if I wanted to open up a GoFundMe page for my wife, that's legal. You could do that. That's a family member. It's one person. But you can't open a GoFundMe page. Try it, mother effers. You try it and you'll deal with GoFundMe just like I did. You can't open up a GoFundMe page that you're going to be donating money to like multiple people. You can't do it. You can't do it. That's it. That's what they said to me. So they shut it down. They refunded all the AMC Apes money. And like I said, at this point, I already advanced money to our ape brothers and ape sisters. Now, here's the thing. I could have been a scumbag. You understand? I could have been a scumbag. I could have went back to these people and I could have been like, look, I want my money back. Not that they would listen, not that they would give it back, but I'm just saying I could at least took that position where like, look, I thought I was getting money from GoFundMe. I let it go. I let it go. I advanced $5,000. I told all of them, God bless you. God bless your families. Keep the money. Don't worry about it. So basically, I advanced $5,000 with the hopes that I was going to be refunded, reimbursed. I was going to be reimbursed this money, and I never got reimbursed. So I advanced money and never got reimbursed. And I keep getting these psychopathic apes that keep saying, well, didn't you originally say on your GoFundMe page that you were going to keep 10% of the price? Yes, this is true. When I first started the GoFundMe page, my first initial plan was to sell t-shirts, and I was going to take 10% of the money that I was going to use to buy AMC for myself. That was the plan. And I was going to donate 90% of all the proceeds to Apes in Need, Ape Brothers, Ape Sisters in Need. But that never happened. So it's like, why do you keep mentioning? First of all, even if it did happen, is it so bad that I can't earn a little bit? I'm selling t-shirts. Like, it's not like I'm selling t-shirts. People sell t-shirts. Can we be honest with each other? They keep 100% of the money, correct? When they sell merchandise. I see people all the time on YouTube sell merchandise. They don't donate ugats. They don't donate nothing. They keep 100% of their t-shirt sales. So I saw nothing wrong with if I wanted to keep 10% and buy AMC for myself. What was so bad about that if I was going to donate 90% of the proceeds? But I just want to be clear to all of you, that never happened. That never happened. What happened was I advanced, here's the facts, $5,000. I helped my ape brothers. I helped my ape sisters. I was counting on GoFundMe to reimburse me the money I spent, and it never, ever happened. That's what happened. So you want to keep bringing it up, bring it up. You guys got nothing. It's all BS, and you know it. Sam the Great. Yes, Marine is a weasel. I agree. Okay, good. Well, look, I have to say AMC has been doing better lately than I thought it would. I mean, last I checked, I think it was something like $6.30. Listen, like I said, if that bad boy will go up to at least in the 20s, I'll break even. I don't want to break even. Look, I'm interested. Like I said, I'm not interested in crumbs. I'm interested in the whole bakery. But hey, I wouldn't mind getting all my money back. I mean, listen, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Would it be a bad thing to get all my money back? Look, this is the thing. Daniel Sam, Marine turned out to be Matt the Weasel 2.0. I agree with this. Because the Marine, I feel, look, I have to always use the word alleged, just to protect myself. But I feel the Marine did all of this stuff that he did. Like he did the protest. You know why he did the protest? He had a small YouTube channel. Can we all be honest with each other, please? And I'll debate the Marine. He's the one who's the coward that doesn't want to debate me. I feel the Marine, look, he had a small YouTube channel. He probably came up with the idea, if I do something big, if I do something that could get a lot of people talking about me, I could then use that as a tactic, to make an income, to make money for myself. And that's precisely what he did. He organized a protest. He got 75, 80 people there. But the thing is, he got a lot of awareness. Look, I'm not going to lie. He did get a lot of awareness, and for that, now he's trying to use that as a way to make his YouTube channel become a tremendous success. And you see how he's turning this about him. He's making this about he's making this about his YouTube channel becoming tremendously successful. He's making this about himself earning tremendous ad revenue on YouTube. And he's making this where he wants the apes to pay him a full-time salary so he could quit his job and he could work for retail. Okay, he could work for retail. But here's the thing. Will his idea even work? That's the question we have to all ask ourselves. Will his idea even work? So let's even say he's a success. He's a success, right? Let's say everybody sends the Marine money. and he comes up, he raised, let's just call it, let's say he raises $500,000. I'm just throwing out a number. He raises 500,000. Okay. He takes a portion of this money and pays himself a salary. Let's say he pays himself 100,000 a year. And then the rest of the money he uses for commercials, for advertising, whatever the case may be, banners, like Cat Striker, whatever the case may be. And he starts going that route. He starts going the commercial route. He starts, to try to get the attention of politicians, to try to get the attention of Congress. Okay, here's the thing. If nothing comes of it, and ultimately nothing changes, then at the end of the day, the Marine made money and none of us made money. See, what the Apefather's idea is for all of us to win together. Do you Gabish? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be like me. I don't want to be the only ape that's making money here. I want if I was running things, I swear to you on God, I swear to you, I want all of us to make money. That's the key. Not just me to make money. I want all of us to make money. If I saw you weren't making money, man, I would start donating money to all of you guys. I probably would. I would probably do fundraisers. I would do all kinds of. I've done it before. I'm here to help all of you. I love all of you. You're my second family, man. I'm not here. Look, any money that I would raise, I swear on God, I would not keep one penny. This would be something that would be handled by a prestigious law firm. The law firm would keep this money in an escrow account, and the only use of this funds would be if Adam Aaron and the board of directors would accept a takeover of AMC. Like if they would accept our offer. Let's just say we offer, I just brought it up. Let's say we offered them a certain price. They accepted it. That money that would be in escrow would be used for the purposes of closing, for the purposes of the funding and the financing to acquire AMC, for the purposes of firing Adam Aaron, and for the purposes of firing the AMC board of directors. I would not keep a penny of that money. Again, not one single penny. First of all, I think it's illegal to even do that. Okay. I would never do that. Now, the difference is, again, can I just be clear? You all know this is entertainment purposes only, right? Like, I say this a million times. Like, how many times do I have a disclaimer? Okay. This is a step-by-step process. I would have to first get 1 million emails. I'm not even getting 1 million emails. I'm nowhere close, just so that all of you know. I'm nowhere close. I would have to get 1 million emails. Then I would have to contact a prestigious law firm. I would have to work something out with them, okay, on a pro bono level, just so that they would start everything, which I think they would. If I could prove to them that I had all of this done, I think I could do that. And then at the end of the day, at closing, that's where all of this stuff goes. It goes to legal expenses. It goes to acquire AMC. Apefather would never keep one penny. I would never keep 1 cent. That's not what the Marine is saying. The Marine is saying he wants you to pay him a salary. He wants to quit his job, and he wants the apes to pay him. How do you all think that's right when we're all down money? Like I'm down like a tremendous amount of money. Our job and our focus has to be to pay the Marine, to pay him a salary, and to do what? To accomplish nothing? No thanks. Sam the Great, that would never happen. Listen to me. I said this 1 million times to you. I would have what's called a comp plan. I would have a comp plan that my money earned would be based on reaching a milestone. So when you say I would make millions, it's once again, you're talking out of your ass. You're talking out of your ass, Sam the Great. I would never make millions of dollars unless I accomplish something, brother. I'd have to do something to earn money. I can't with you people. Like I wouldn't do what Adam Aaron is doing. I wouldn't take a comp plan of $20 million a year. No, everybody deserves it. See, here's another thing. Sam the Great said, he goes, if you're the CEO of AMC and you're making $300,000 a year, let's just say as a salary, right? Again, you understand this money is not coming from the apes though, right? That money would be coming from AMC's revenue, from its client base. Okay. So he says, would you donate all that money to breast cancer awareness? He's a psych. This guy's a lunatic. Brother, listen to me. You're out of your mind. You're a psychopathic lunatic. Whatever I choose to donate, listen to me, Sam the Great, it's my decision. That's something that I do from the goodness of my heart. And I do donate. I donate to a lot of good causes. But you don't force someone, you sick psychopathic lunatic in this world. You don't force a person. That's like blackmail. That's like, what are you trying to do, man? That's like, how would you like it if I came to you, right? And I said, you have to donate to my wife. She has stage 4 breast. Would you do it? If I forced you? No. You can't force a person to donate. If someone, like, if I had a GoFundMe page, example, let's just say to help my wife and to help whatever it is, anything she's going through, she is going through a lot, but I handle it myself. I don't ask for anybody's help. But the thing is, who am I to force you? Who am I to force you and say, you must help me? You must help my wife. No, no. You help me if you want to help me. You help my wife if you want to help my wife. It is your prerogative. It is your prerogative. This isn't like, I don't know what you think this is here. This isn't like that we live in some kind of dictatorship and I'm, you know what I mean? I'm a dictator or something. Like, I don't know, like you act like you're a dictator, Sam the Great. You want me to tell you the truth? You act like you're a dictator. You don't dictate to someone what they do. If I want to donate money, I do it of my own free will. I do it from my heart. And I do donate money and I do help. I've helped more people in my life than you could ever help. Okay. But I do it from the goodness of my heart. I don't do it because some psychopathic lunatic called Sam the Great, who is on social media, demands me to do it. No, I don't work with demands. I do things based on my own, decisions. I got to get the charger. Hold on. All right. So does that answer your question, Sam the Great? I don't care if you like the answer. Exactly what? Like, what are you guys talking about? I don't know. It's like all of you live in a fantasy world. You live in a fantasy world where you make your own ideas, you make your own decisions up on things, and none of it is based on fact. None of it is based on nothing that any one of you feel. You live in a dream world. All of you live in a dream world. And I feel sorry for you because you got somebody here at the other end of your computer screen that truly wants to make a difference in Wall Street. I really want to see a fair Wall Street. I really want to see all of us succeed. I want to see all of us win, but you're too busy fighting with me. And at the end of the day, like I said, the people that you're hurting, I want you to remember this. The people that you're hurting are yourselves. You're not hurting me. I have a good life. I have a good family, and I'm going to become a very, very successful YouTuber. So I'm just preparing all of you. The more and more you're going to watch me over the course of the next 1 to 2 years, you're going to notice I become a very, very successful YouTuber. So it really, at the end of the day, I could do it all myself. I don't need you. I could do it myself. But the thing is, you actually need me. And that's what you don't realize. You don't realize that you need me. You need me fighting for you. You do. And you know what? What's really sad is the Marine most likely will become successful. He will become successful. Do you want to know why I think he will? Because all of you are always looking for the easy way out. You're not looking for the true solution. See, like the easy way, you know what the easy way out is? A protest. It's an easy way out. You know what it is? You all get together, you all get a megaphone, and you get signs, and you walk the street actually believing in your mind that you're going to make a difference. It's easy. Isn't it easy? Let's be honest. Isn't it easy to do that? Isn't it easy to just get together at a certain place and all of us just say, let's all scream, let's all yell, let's all hold up signs. But at the end of the day, nothing gets changed. Nothing gets better. Adam Aaron remains the CEO. The board of directors remain the same. Gary Gensler is still the chairman of the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Ken Griffin is still a powerhouse. He's still a billionaire. He still has, in my opinion, a monopoly, over Wall Street. Okay, the guy Citadel made $16 billion. They got over $50 billion under their assets and management. You got the retail investors lost $350 billion in 2022. So what difference? See, all of you want the easy way out. The Marine wants the easy way out too. He wants the easy way out. He wants to be paid a full-time salary to just organize all these worthless and meaningless events. They're not going to do anything. If you want to get to the core of the problem, if you want to get to the core of what's rotten, You got to get rid of what is rotten. Like, you ever hear the expression, cut the cancer out? That's what you got to do, man. You got to cut the cancer out. See, what you want to do is you're trying to find an easy solution to a problem that's not easy. You're looking for an easy, all of you. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I go on my wife's Facebook page. I'll make you laugh. I'll make you laugh, right? And you see there's all these people, right, that will say they call themselves animal lovers. So what they'll do is like something stupid. They'll post like a dog or something. They'll be like, "Oh, this dog needs a home." And everybody's like, "Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so effing beautiful that you posted that." But I'm thinking to myself, rather than post it, give the effing dog a home. Do you see? Like, in other words, like, give the dog a home. So do you see? This is what I'm trying to say. Everybody in this world looks for the easy solution. They look for the easy way out. I don't know. There's this lunatic, the FOMO father, screaming here. I don't even know what he's talking about. Yes, you can get piano lessons. Of course, I teach piano lessons my whole life. Kevin Brown. I'll send you. This is my email address. Email me and we could discuss piano lessons. All right, brother. This is my email address. Just send me an email. Bro, I've been teaching piano lessons my whole life. Is that a crime to teach piano lessons? I'm just trying to understand. Is there something illegal about teaching piano lessons? Listen, I have not been given a chance, SM. If I was given an opportunity, I could help retail. I could help you, but I'm not giving. Listen. It's a very. You want to hear what the simple thing is? If I am not given an opportunity, listen to me, then I can't do anything. The first thing in life you need is an opportunity. You need an opportunity. If I'm not given an opportunity, there's nothing I could do. So it's not my fault. It's not my look. If you do not want to give me an opportunity, that's on you. That's on all of you. It's not on me. Like, listen, you're hating on the wrong person. The truth is, listen to me, please. I don't care if I become the CEO of AMC. I don't care. Don't give me the opportunity. I don't really care. It's not that important to me because at the end of the day, I am financially secure. I have a wonderful family. I have lots and lots of money. I always have tremendous amounts of money. Like, in my wallet right now, I probably have $3,000 in it. I always have money on me. This is just money to go out and have fun. I mean, I'm okay, brother. I'm all right. You're only hurting yourselves. I'm going to become a tremendously successful YouTuber. I already have a successful life. I don't need anybody's help. I don't need your help. You need me. I don't need you. Let's get that straight. See, in the Marine, it's different. The Marine actually needs your money. I don't need your money. Do you see the difference? If none of you give me money, like say as a super chat, you notice how I'm still doing live streams? I don't need your super chat money. Keep your friggin' dollar. Keep your $2. I don't need it. I don't need it. Everything I've ever done in my life, SM, I've earned. I've earned. You see this house I live in, brother? I paid for it. I earned it. My car outside, I paid for it. I earned it. I've earned everything. I don't know. Wait, I think you guys are talking about somebody else, brother, because you don't know who you're talking to. I'm not poor. I don't know how you feel the person who owns a house, who has tremendous amounts of cash and gold and tremendous amounts of liquidity is poor. I don't know. I just don't understand how you figure that, but it's fine. Yes, health is wealth. I agree. Maybe the Marine could give Apefather protesting lessons. Yeah. He's a good organizer, but he's not a good speaker. He's not a good speaker. Charles Payne asked him a direct question. He wouldn't answer it. What are you doing here? What is the purpose for you to be here? He couldn't answer the question. Listen, the Marine is a coward. Look, I offered him an opportunity to debate me and he refused. How could he prove that he's a leader if he can't even debate me? He won't even debate me. I mean, the guy says he's gonna rally Congress, he's gonna rally politicians. He can't even freaking face me. He can't face the Apefather. Listen, you know what it is? You're a dumb moron. This guy. I think he's the stupidest man alive. This guy. Ed SCFT. You are the dumbest human being that has ever lived on this friggin' planet because you're giving someone credit who's accomplished nothing, you friggin' momo piece of garbage. Why are you giving someone credit for? He hasn't done anything, the Marine. What has he done? He answered perfect. Everything great. Everything is great. He answered perfect. The protest was a tremendous success, except ready? On March 14th, we're going to have 90% of our shares taken away from us, you friggin' Mama Luke, you friggin' piece of garbage, human trash, moron. This guy, Ed SCFT, you are the dumbest, stupidest moron that has ever lived on this world. Okay, you hear me? There's no one more stupid than you. You're giving someone credit who doesn't deserve credit. Give someone credit who deserves credit. Vote yes. Oh my God. I think I'm going to end this live stream. You guys are all idiots. This is the no Mama Luke zone. I don't know about that. I think this is the Mama Luke zone. It's too much hate here. If you want SM, listen to me. I don't know if you have any type of brains, but listen to me. If the Marine wants to portray himself as a leader, he has to be willing to take on people like me. That's it. It's nothing about a scoop to my level. He wants to be a fighter. He wants to portray himself as a fighter. I'm not Pazzo. You're Pazzo. You're friggin' Pazzo. You friggin' Chistai Rupena La Minchia. All you do is break balls. Listen, the bottom line is this. The Marine portrays himself as a leader, then he has to be willing to get opposition. He has to be willing to fight the opposition. You can't run away from. You can't run away if someone disagrees from you. That's not a leader. You want to know what it is? Look, D-Pen, I'm going to be ending the live stream in a couple of minutes, so it's all good. Remember, at the end of the day, you want to know how I win all these haters? You want to know how I win? Because at the end of the day, it drives them crazy that I have an amazing life. Listen, you're out working, you're out killing yourselves. I'm home. I wake up when I want. I make my own schedule. I'm going to go eat a delicious dinner. So you could all feel whatever you want about me, but I'm living the dream life. I do whatever I want. I have no boss. I could expose you right now. Go for it. Do it. Expose me. Expose me. I want you to do it. I want you to expose me. My job and my qualifications is that I cannot be bought. I cannot be sold. I am an AMC ape, and my focus is retail. And that's all you need. That's the qualifications you need. Because we're in a corrupt world, and I am a corrupt fighter. I am a corruption fighter. It is a job qualification because this is the new world. You know what they say, new world order? This is different times. You don't see, you don't have the brains to understand that you're fighting corruption. You don't understand that. So the qualifications that you need is someone who's not afraid, someone who has no fear, someone who's willing to take on the corruption, who cannot be bought, who cannot be sold, who cannot be compromised, and who has the best interest of retail. That is job qualifications. I'm gonna go get I gotta go get a haircut. Yeah. You'll get a haircut. I gotta go get one too. I'm just always busy. I gotta go get one. You're like, you're busy. You make your own hours. It's true. But if sleeping is part of being busy, if you're sleeping. Good for you, Johnny. Johnito was the best. This is a true Marine. This is a true patriot. This is a true AMC ape. Nice. Awesome, brother. John is living the rock star life. He's got tremendous women. God bless him. I gotta live through his eyes. I'm married right now. He gets all the action. He gets all the fun. But like I said, listen, Johnny, I love you, brother. Don't get mad. I've been dealing with all these haters. I wish you would have came earlier, brother. I've been dealing with all these mamalukes. I've been dealing with all these coconuts. I gotta go get some food now with the fam. You know, my kids want to eat. Yeah, pepperoni sandwich. That'd be nice right now. God bless you, Back to the Future 99. God bless John Nito. John Nito, you're always here to back me up. I know I see your comments. I see whenever someone says something negative, don't think I don't read your comments. I see you, bro. You always got my back. God bless you. I love you, brother. Thank you for that. And once again, I'll just put my email address up there. If there's anybody who would like to see change, email the Apefather. Like I said, I got your back. I'm not asking for any money. I'm asking for an email. That's it. I just want to see if I could rally enough support. You know, I believe the true answer is to go to the core, what's rotten in the apple. You got to go to the core, man. You can't dance around. This is not an easy solution like the Marine thinks it is. He thinks it's an easy solution to use the ape's money to pay himself $100,000 or more a year, pay himself six figures, and use the rest of the money on commercials and maybe banners and all that. Look, it's just not enough. It's not. Look, Kat Stryker's been doing it long before the Marine, man. She's been doing it long before the Marine. It's a great effort. I have the highest respect for her, but I think that she would admit the truth. I mean, what did it accomplish? I mean, I'm not trying to take away her goodness. I love her, and she's a true ape. But let's face the facts. Is Ken Griffin still in power? Yes. Is Wall Street still corrupt? Yes. Is Adam Aron still CEO? Yes. Is the AMC board of directors still in power? Yes. Are we still having a meeting on March 14th for the reverse stock split? Yes. If that goes through, will 90% of our shares be taken away from us? Yes. So at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, are the things you're doing getting results? I already told you, stop worrying about me. I'm losing weight. Stop worrying about me. Relax. My focus is more calisthenics, if you want to know the truth. It's not so much lifting, because I have a lot of weight to lose. My focus is not lifting right now. Maybe in the next 3 months, my focus will be more lifting. I'm not letting anything get to me a deep end. Seriously, I'm a very calm guy. I mean, I just act out a lot of things that you think I'm very angry, but I'm very calm. I'm very relaxed. Antonio Miranda, it just goes to show you how stupid a lot of apes are. That Lou's channel is still growing again. Like, do you know Lou is actually getting people now watching him again? That he's saying he's going back into AMC. I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is what we're dealing with. This is the mentality of a lot of apes, that they can believe a piece of garbage like Lou. I mean, this is a guy who's been lying since the day he was born. The guy's been dying. He's been lying since the day he's born, this guy. And you keep watching him. You keep watching. That's why I say I feel like I'm knocking on a door. I'm knocking on this like door. It's made of cement. It's like it's just a waste of time with some of you people. You can't get through to some of you people. What's up, CC? No, she is a strong ape, and I'm not taking anything away. Oh, you're talking about a lady at the protest. I know you were talking about Kat Stryker. Listen, the people who went to the Marines protest are true retail investors. They're true apes, and they really want to make a difference. And I don't doubt their sincerity. God bless all of them. But the thing is, again, you got to just ask yourself a question. Is this working? Is it working? That's what you got to ask yourself. You got to ask yourself. We saw what, Kat Stryker did. We saw what the Marine did. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. That's it. I don't want to keep repeating the same things over and over again. My idea, in my opinion, would work, because you're getting to the core. You're getting to the core of what is rotten, and you're cutting out what is rotten, and you're replacing it with something that's not rotten. To me, that's the answer. That's the answer. Not trying to take the easy way out, not trying to, just do something that's an easy effort, but ultimately won't friggin' change a single thing. It won't change a single thing. What's up, Wasted in America? He's another a true ape. What's up? God bless. Wee. Listen, man, it's spontaneous crusades. Listen to me. You got to differentiate between something that's entertaining and something that has results. Me and that lady would be very entertaining. We would be very entertaining. We would get a lot of people pumped up. We would probably entertain a lot of people on social media. But at the end of the day, will anything get accomplished? See, what I'm trying to propose, listen to me. What I'm trying to propose is something that will actually accomplish something. Fire Adam Aaron. Fire the AMC board of directors. Replace them with me as CEO. Replace them with a new board. That this is something that will make a difference because I cannot be bought. I cannot be sold. I cannot be compromised. I then could deal from strength, deal from leverage. That's when you want to hire. Share intel. See, Alfred Boston's got the wrong idea. Alfred Boston wants to hire Wes Christian now. Alfred Boston wants to hire Share Intel now. It's not going to work. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money and it's a waste of time. And the reason for that is because you need to get to the core first. You need a cooperating CEO. You just don't understand this. You need a cooperating CEO. You need a cooperating board of directors. Once you have that, then the step two, then you hire Wes Christian. Then you hire, Share Intel. You do that step two. See, it's like you notice how everyone is trying to skip. They're trying to skip the steps. They're trying to skip all the hard parts. Like they're like, let's not do the hard parts. Let's immediately go to the easy parts. Going to the easy parts is not going to be V for victory. You're not going to win that way. I'm not sure, but it'll be something protein. I'm losing weight. Listen, at the end of the day, if I eat chicken, if I have a hamburger, if I have steak, I lose weight. I know it's hard for you to believe that, but I do. As long as I don't eat carbohydrates, as long as I don't eat sugar, as long as I don't eat carbohydrates, I'm fine. I asked the Marine already several times to have a debate with me, and I feel he should have a debate with me because if he wants to portray himself as a leader, he should not be afraid of me. He should not be afraid to debate me. Go on walks and do lives. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. No, I'm definitely thank you, John. I definitely am a great speaker. I definitely am 100% above the Marine can't even shine my shoes when it comes to debates. See, the guy can't even shine my shoes. If he had a debate with me, you would notice that the guy would probably faint on the floor. He would not be able to withstand my power. He would not be able to withstand it. That's why he's not really a leader. Look, maybe he's good with organizing. Like I said, I would pay a minimum wage. I throw him a couple of bucks, here's a couple of flyers. I tell him, but he's not a leader. He's not a leader. Cafferty's, yeah. I love all of you. Let me run. You're funny, John. Let me run and get my kids some food. I'm gonna do some more lives, 100%. There's no question about it. But I just want to say before I end this, remember that this is only entertainment purposes only. It's very important that you understand this. I would never actually ask anyone for money. Never. This has to be something approved by the SEC. This would have to be something that was handled directly from a very prestigious law firm. So all this is entertainment. I'm just saying to send me an email if you like my idea. Send me an email. Here's my email address. One last time. I don't even know if that's the real Chad Clifford. I can never tell if this is just bots. I can never tell. Chad, listen to me, brother. I'm trying to do something at the end of the day that is something that benefits all of us. And you know what it is? You're just too stupid to realize it. You're too stupid to realize it. I don't want to benefit personally. I want all of us to win. That's it. And you know what? Your same criticism of me should be a criticism of everybody. Because at the end of the day, brother, you're gonna let retail loose. That's all you listen. All you all are gonna do at the end of the day is let retail loose. I want retail to win. It doesn't matter what Chad Clifford says. You could say whatever he wants. I want retail to win. This live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. This live stream is not legal advice. I am not an attorney. This live stream and all my videos are for entertainment purposes only, because I am the greatest entertainer that ever lived. You understand? On the face of this planet, on the face of planet Earth. The one, the only. Apefather about to get some food for me and the fam. Wow! Take care. Brush your hair. See ya. Hate to be ya.